I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Hello everyone and welcome to session 4. Can you believe it already? I'm taking my inspiration from having the clocks go forward, the extra light, and that feeling of spring beginning to come into our bones and warm us up. So let's settle ourselves. Remember, I can't see you, so you must look after yourself. Only do as much as you feel, because you can always stop the video and replay it at your own leisure. So I'm going to fix my bottom further back in my chair. I feel some support in my back and my sit bones. It's important just to try and feel that length through our spine. Sitting up straight and opening our shoulders just makes us feel better about life anyway, if we can, as opposed to being closed in and inward looking. Open up and breathe into the beautiful spring ahead of us, we hope. So, we've got our feet on the ground. We're rocking from our toes to our heels. I like this little exercise because it just stretches our ankle joints, gets our calves moving, gets the blood flow going, and actually engages the core, because we do have to use that to keep sitting up straight. And we're keeping breathing. And if we feel particularly energetic today, we could try lifting our legs. Can we keep breathing? So you choose which one you'd like to do. We can add the arm swing, because again that helps get the blood flow going, helps settle us, especially if we imagine we're on our favourite walk. Remember, it could be the shops. Mine's usually the countryside or the beach, because I love that feeling of the sand under my feet as I go for my walk. Okay, let's warm our tummy area up now. So let's imagine we're bringing a flower up to our nose. Just be really conscious how you do that. Between our two fingers, moving our arm towards our nose. There we go. That really smells beautiful. We can just pop it down. Now let's imagine that smell. We've got our lips closed and we're really smelling it. And then we will put a sound on that out breath this time. We'll go shh. Lovely. Long as short as you like, as long as you can hear the sound. Smell that flower. Shh. Lovely. One more. Smell the flower. Shh. Lovely. Smell the flower. Shh. Fabulous. If you need to take a rest, please do. I'm going to make a pattern. I'll gesture to you and you copy. We'll carry on with our sh sound. It goes like this. Shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. And I'll change the sound every now and again. Just follow me. Lovely. Just want you to start experiencing those tummy muscles moving. So on our little pulse, we can really make our belly do a little dance. But when we're not making a sound, our tummy needs to be relaxed and out. Sometimes I like to think of it as being like big fat Santa. Ho, 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 ho. He, 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 he. Remember in the cartoons, his belly really shakes. So taking our Santa feeling and that movement in our tummy, let's find out what happens when that air gets to our mouth with a little tongue twister. The big black beetle bit the big brown bear. The big black beetle bit the big brown bear. The big black beetle bit the big brown bear. Let's see if we can do that without holding our breath. The big black beetle bit the big brown bear. Yes, a nice airy sound. That's quite good. Or we could chop it up. A big black beetle bit a big brown bear. So I wonder who can do the fastest. Practice that for this week. Let's move into our next section. I'm going to put a sequence of movements together, again to use that flexibility and encouraging us to move while we're seated. So we're going to start with our hands out, and I'm thinking this just feels as though I'm in water somehow. I imagine that this is what it must feel like. Our hands come up as we come through the water. We're looking up through the water towards the sky, then we come down, and we'll repeat that. Now just check that we're not holding our breath. Breathe whenever you want, but try not to hold it. Up and down and relax. So we're out and we're feeling that push through the water. Maybe breathe out now and relax. Lovely. So we'll do that twice when we add the music. The second part of this movement is going to put our hands together, move forward towards our cameras and push and feel our shoulder blades go back. And we'll repeat that twice. Forward and push, and just check that our feet are still on the ground, that we're moving forward, just rocking on our hip joints. And if we can't do that, we can just do a short, smaller movement. Just feeling our ribs moving towards our spine. That will do. Whatever we want will make this movement beautiful. So let's put that together. We're ready, and we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 Crossing your hands and taking off your jumper. I love that feeling of taking off your jumper. Your hands cross, and because we want to make this feel beautiful and fluid and maybe imagine ourselves as dancers, really push yourself through that water to push the air and the water away as we take our jumpers off. Lovely. We're holding our hands here in front of our tummy, giving ourselves a little hug. We're going to take that up and over as much as we can. Or maybe we can't go that far up and over. So this little movement would be great as long as we're thinking about what our fingers and our arms are doing. Now I went right over that way, but of course, a little movement will do the job just nicely. Let's put that all together. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, push, 3 and 4, 2 and 3. Top, 2 the sky, pushing through the water, and that stretch and that twist can be as much as you can make it. Okay, if you need to take a rest now, please do. You can always come back to this section.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Okay, let's do the first little section. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Together. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Make the phrase as long or as short as you can, or just do little bits of it.
I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company.
I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. The next section. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. Chorus.
That's the song I'd sing. That's the song I'd sing. Let the world sing today. Sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away.
Fabulous. Let's put it all together and I'll see you next time.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I'd sing. That's the song I'd sing. Let the world sing today. Sing today. A song of peace that echoes on and never goes away.